Hello. So I'm getting ready to do my first official Instagram live where I'm doing higher self channelings. So I thought I'd join YouTube as well in case anyone would like messages on YouTube, or you can go to my Instagram, and I'm going to go live right now on Instagram. And on Instagram, you can go on screen with me. So Instagram, it's the same handle, Alana Heavenly. Hello. If you can tell me your name in the chat, that would be great. So 1 second, I'm just going to talk to my IG family. Hi, everyone. My name is Alana from alanaheavenly.com. I am doing higher self channelings today. So 1 second. Hey, guys. Hello, everyone. Okay, I wonder if I can pin this. Let's see. There we go. Nice, Pearl. Hi, everyone on YouTube. I'm kind of double fisting today because I'm on IG Live and YouTube getting higher self channeling. So I'm going to invite the first person. So Pearl, I just added you. Hi, Pearl.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Are you driving right now?
Yeah. So I don't think I need
I got a request from you. You asked to join my.
I'm sorry.
Was it an accident?
Yeah, it's my first time on Instagram Live, so.
I see. Okay. Well, I want you to be safe, of course. I don't want you.
Yeah. Because I'm in the car. So how do I get out of it?
I can X you out.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. But I'll be listening.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Bye. Okay, everyone. I realized I did not do an introduction. So hello to YouTube and hello to Instagram. My name is Alana from alanaheavenly.com. So I am a spirit channel. I have a Patreon called Gladiator in Sweats and Alana Heavenly, and I do that with Jasmine of Gladiator in Sweats. I'm also an Akashic Records reader, and I give mentorships on spiritual development, teaching people how to read their own Akashic records, and I channel your spirit guides and your higher self. So part of these higher self channelings is I connect with your higher self and answer questions that you have. Today, I'd love to focus on your spiritual development, your daily practice, what you do to center yourself and feel peace within yourselves. So on Instagram Live, I'm available to go on screen with people. YouTube doesn't have that functionality, so I can also read people in the chat. And yeah, so let me catch up on YouTube. Hello, Jamie. I'm not sure who this user is. Oh, Yael. I'm not doing Amy Winehouse channelings today. We're doing higher self channeling. So I can connect with your higher self, which contains like your aspects of your subconscious and your inner child and all that fun stuff. So if you have a specific question for me, I'm happy to connect and answer that for you. Hello, Michael. Hi, Stacy. Good to see you. Long time no see. Nigel, hello. Hello, Pinta. Hello, Indira. So good to see my people today. How is everyone feeling? How are you guys doing in this world? How is your inner world? Are you feeling at peace? Are you feeling other stuff right now? Hi, Anas. Yes, Pearl, you can have a reading. Let's see. Pearl, do you have a specific question? Pearl, let me know if you have a question for your higher self and then I can connect. Binte, you're feeling inspired today. Do tell. Inspired to, what are you feeling inspired to create? It's exciting. I'm also feeling very inspired. I'm feeling lots of kundalini, sexual energy. I'm just feeling like I want to create. I want to create stuff, so I'm going to be making jewelry after this and just having fun. Feeling tired. Tired? Both tired? What do you mean they're both tired? All of you is tired? B-Bangs? Jamie's feeling great. Good. Stacy feeling happy because you have a day off of work. That's cool. What are you going to do on your day off? I like to do nothing on my days off. Nigel's feeling fantastic. That's awesome. So, who wants a message? I like when you guys ask specific questions instead of asking for a general reading. So, if you can ask a question and then I'll connect with your higher self. Princess says, I'm inspired to just be in the flow of creation. I actually launched a little personal shopping business this morning, so I'm excited for that and has it come out of happiness. That is amazing. Do share the website if you feel comfortable doing so, because that's awesome. Feeling tired because of work and now getting rest. Yes. Are you working this weekend as well, Indira? Stacy says, I will exercise and nothing much, maybe create some yummy dinner. I've been making my dinner all this week. I'm so proud of myself. I only ordered food like once. Like, I'm just happy that I've been nurturing myself and everything. Okay, so Indira would like a message from herself about the job you have now. So the thing I get from your inner child is that she doesn't like it. It doesn't feel expansive enough. It kind of feels icky for her. She wants you to give her permission to run around and play more. She wants to go outside. Like, I smell sand on a beach. Like, I just feel like something about running hands through sand. Smelling the sea. She wants more freedom. Do you have a specific question around the job? Because that's where your inner child is coming on. Your higher self is saying there's still more lessons that you're here to learn from it. So there's a reason that you're still there. Your inner child doesn't want it to be all consuming. Let me know if that makes sense. Okay, Pearl says, my question for a higher self, do I have any channeling ability? What can I do to improve on my channeling ability? Well, you know that you have, this is me talking, you know that you have channeling abilities. It's just all about doing it and sharing it. Yeah, so there's a sense a little bit of fear, Pearl, with the channeling. I was this way too. And sometimes I still get this way when I start to channel people or like different beings. I get a little bit fearful. And I found that a lot of it was due to like the reverence that I have for the beings that I channel. Well, what it's important to understand is that the beings see us all as equal. So it's not a lesser than or higher than. So it's really one of those things where the more you channel, the more you practice, is the better you get at it, the more comfortable you feel. So I encourage you to continue practicing because it is a practice. Pamela Arlen has a channeling class towards the end of the month. I also offer mentorship too on my website, alanaheavenly.com, but really you need to go and do it. Okay, back to YouTube and Instagram. For those there, let me know if you'd like to go on screen with me. I love going on screen with people, and then we can do some higher self channeling on screen. Okay. So, Jamie says, I was wondering why it is so hard for me to get along with my boss. Hi, Kay. Elemental Ascension coming on screen. Awesome. So, right after I answer Jamie, then let's go on screen together. So, okay, back to Jamie. Lots to juggle here. I really do feel like I'm like double fisting stuff, but it's fun to like have two cameras, two groups of people. So, okay, Jamie. My guides are like, focus, Alana. What's your boss's name, Jamie? I'd like to know that first. Because I'm picking up on a past life connection, but I want to make sure that I have the boss's name, Rosa. Because I'm getting like grandmother feels from. And I'm not sure if it's, I just hear like evil grandmother. And I don't know if it's from this lifetime or another lifetime, but that's just what it feels like. That's what like the butting of heads feels like. It's almost like a power dynamic about like who's topping who kind of thing. That's like the underlying lining energy that I feel anyway. And then I hear your inner child, your ego saying like, why can't I just do what I want kind of thing. And there's also an element of like your higher self saying that you learning how to trust. Trusting leadership, learning how to trust not just for you to lead, but also to be led. So ask yourself, what is it about this individual that you don't trust? Is it something that's happening in the now? Or is it something that's happened like never? Is this just old energy that isn't actually truth anymore? Is it something to do with your parents related to how they raised you? Is it just that you're being completely stubborn? That's what your guides are saying. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit humble. Sometimes you have to surrender. Sometimes you need to take a second and say, like, well, I'm being really stubborn right now. How can I make things have more ease to it? So ask yourself how you are making this situation more challenging. Okay, so hi, Amanda. So, higher self channeling. So, I connect with your higher self, which contains your subconscious, your ego, your inner child, what you would call your spirit guides, and then you ask me specific questions, and I channel exactly what it is that I can intuit, hear, feel, see. Okay, elemental ascension, are you ready to go on screen? Are you still there? I just sent you a request.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Very good, thank you. What is your name?
Samantha.
Hello, Samantha. You are beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So are you.
Thank you. So, give me just a few seconds to clear and connect to your energy. I keep hearing like you want to go home. How are you feeling in your body right now?
Pretty good. I did a really heavy meditation this morning with manifesting.
Okay.
So I could possibly still be kind of a bit travel-y.
So how do you feel on Earth right now? In Earth school?
Feel good. I mean, I've always felt like there's, a further home than Earth, that's for sure.
I'm sensing lots of like intergalactic terrestrial energy. So, and I just heard ET phone home. So how do your intergalactic family, they connect with you through your dreams? Do you remember your dreams?
Okay. I don't. I've been struggling to remember my dreams for years now.
Okay.
It's very, very rare that I remember my dreams.
Okay.
I've been trying to journal about them. I've been trying to do all types of stuff.
And what's your daily practice like with meditation and everything?
I usually meditate in the mornings, especially. I'll do at least one meditation, if not a few different small ones. And then sometimes midday, I'll do maybe once a week, once every other week. I'll try to do group meditations, whether it's on Zoom or whatnot, to get a communal aspect to it. And then sometimes when my kid isn't sleeping with me at night, I'll be able to do some at night. But so I pretty much do it whenever I can. But I have a 3-year-old son.
I understand. How do you feel after the meditation?
I always feel lighter. Well, I'd say 99% of the time I feel much lighter, much more, apt to do what I need to do on Earth.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel calm and peaceful?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's good.
I'm very frazzled when I don't.
What I'm getting is that you receive messages throughout the day, and that is your family that you're receiving messages from. And of course, it's all you in different little fractals aspects. So it doesn't actually matter that you don't know exactly where it's coming from, just as long as you're open to receive it. And you have like so much of your intergalactic family that's helping you right now. Super close to you, super protective of you in the dream space. So don't put too much pressure on yourself about the dreams. It'll come when it's ready.
Okay. Absolutely.
So did you have a specific question?
Yeah, I had actually posted 2 of them. I had posted that I was curious for guidance on my current relationship as well as my current business and financial path.
Okay. What's the name of your partner?
Vic.
Vic? It feels like he's going, is it male?
Yeah.
Feels like he's going through some type of awakening, like some type of shock moment right now. I feel like frozen. Like that's when I tap into his energy. It's almost like a frozen. He needs a really solid daily practice for himself, like something that he really resonates with. It's not going to be what you resonate with necessarily. He needs to find his own path. So whatever you're doing to like get him to do what you're doing, that's not necessarily going to work for him. It's important for him to find his own way. He's a man. He wants you can't boss him around. Not all the time. Let him be free and find his own way. It's also about him realizing that like when he doesn't have his daily practice, then it makes him feel XYZ. Just like when you don't meditate, you feel frazzled. And you found that out probably the hard way, like through your life lessons. And he needs to learn that too. Don't mother him. Okay? There's plenty of other things that you can mother, including yourself. Focus on mothering yourself too, and your beautiful child. Allow him to teach himself. A lot of the times, this is something that I'm hearing so much about. I channel Kali Ma, the goddess Kali Ma, and she's been talking to me a lot about just letting the masculine, this sounds really mean, but letting them fail. Like letting them just crash and burn and having them figure it out. And we need to just build ourselves up in the meantime. Because if we're just focusing on them the entire time, how are we going to build ourselves up and learn our lessons? So that's the thing. Yeah. I'm supposed to be going live on Monday to do a Kali Ma channeling about the divine masculine and the feminine dynamic. So I'll post about that on Monday about what time that's happening. But it's supposed to be a dual channeling with Mary Magdalene energy and Kali Ma talking about all that dynamic. So super excited about that. But seriously, you gotta let him learn. He's not a baby. You're not raising him. We gotta let go of that energy completely of thinking that we need to raise our partners. And I'm not just speaking to you. I'm speaking to you specifically, but I'm also going so hard on you because you're on screen. But this is what's happening. Like I see it everywhere. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. People are mothering. Partners are mothering their sexual romantic partners, and it needs to go. That's why you see a lot of the masculine energy is not as developed because we tend to do the mothering thing. We're like, yeah, like let me baby you and tell you what to do, and we learned it by living life and figuring it out, and we need to Let other people figure it out too. And it's not mean. It's a loving thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny because I actually had talked to a number of friends, including my partner recently, where I'm like, where's the divine masculine? Like, where are the male light workers? Where are these guys? Like,
let's give them space to build themselves up.
Absolutely.
And they are around. They're definitely around.
Mm-hmm.
But let's trust. Part of the feminine, our job, even though it's difficult to hear, but our job is to surrender and trust that the masculine is going to do its own thing. They got this. Like, let's not go in their path. Let's go on our path.
It's beautiful. I love it.
It was so nice talking to you.
Thank you. It was wonderful talking to you. Thank you.
Bye. Okay. Hi, Kavita. Would anyone like to come on screen with me on Instagram? How's everyone on YouTube doing? Okay. Michael says, once in February, I believe, I need to move the screen. Once in February, I believe my higher self talked to me clairaudiently right before waking, asking me if I wanted to hear a tetrahedron and told me 4 numbers. Any insight on this? Well, what did you do with that information? Did you respond? That's what I would like to know. What did you do with that information after hearing from your higher self? What I would love to see more of is when people receive messages from their higher self, from their guidance, to feel into the message, to feel into what other things come up for you. And if that's something that you've done, I'd like to hear about like what else happened when you tapped into that. Hello, Damon. Good morning. Says, hi, Maria. Thank you. You said yes to the question and then got a response, then woke up right after. That feels like an activation. It feels like a DNA activation. Why don't you look up the tetrahedron DNA and see what comes to you? See what comes to you during your meditation as well. Because it feels like puzzle pieces all coming together for you to figure out. Yeah, your higher self is saying like, I'm not going to tell you the answer. That's your puzzle to solve, and it's a fun puzzle. But it feels like an activation. And I'm curious to know how you felt after that. In your body, in your mind, the type of integration. Okay, back to Instagram. Would anyone like to go on screen with me? And I'm answering specific higher self questions. I'm not answering general questions like, does my higher self have a message for me? If you have something more specific, that would be great. Just seeing if I missed anything. Oops. Amanda, I dream a lot of what I would consider in the past crazy dreams. Now I'm wondering if I'm being told or sent messages. How do I know if it's a message or if it's just nothing? My imagination. So your imagination is not nothing. Your imagination is everything, and it's the root of all creation. That's what I'm getting. So, what do the dreams inspire you to do? Where can you find love in those dreams? I'm just feeling a lot of inspiration, energy from that. So, what does it guide you to do? What does it bring out in you? Maybe it's telling you to go crazy and allow your imagination to go wild and dream up more, live more, be more fruitful, be bolder. That's how I feel. Anyone else before I head out? Curiosity. That's good. Work with that. Curiosity, that's close to wonder. So now you can ask yourself, I wonder what would happen if I did XYZ, and then keep going with that. Binta says, I have an even more specific question than one than the one I asked. I've been feeling like modality I'm studying is missing something. I'm still listening in, but I'd like to know if my higher self. I don't know if this is complete. Binta, is this? I think your paragraph cut off. Has any guidance about navigating learning and holding space? Mhm. It's missing you. That's what it's missing. It's missing your essence. It's missing your little touch. I want to call them little Binta flakes. It's missing your soul, your beauty. So, how can you make it fun for you? Because it feels too rigid right now. Um, Back to thank you, Kay. Thank you for being here. Holly, my clairvoyance and my guide showed me the word changes. 1 second, back to Binta because there's still messages. Um, Binta, sometimes it's important to learn the modality, and it can be a little rough going through all the structure behind it. And then once you learn it from whatever master teacher you're working with, do it your own way. Listen to what your guidance has to say about it then. Because that's what we're here right now to do. We're here to rebuild and to bring in truth, our truth to it. Will this be available? Yes, it will be available to rewatch, Samantha. So it's on my YouTube page, and I'm also saving it to IG as well. And I'm planning on doing this weekly or every other week. And if anyone wants a private session with me, I do Akashic Records readings, and I also do higher self channelings one-on-one on my website, alanaheavenly.com. Oh, And I just launched a new type of reading, which is soul love readings, where we tap into the divine masculine and divine feminine essences at play. And you don't have to be in a relationship or have someone in mind for this. We can tap into both your inner masculine and feminine and figure out some of the root issues if you're feeling a little stuck with the dynamic, and see what your higher selves have to say about it. So I'm so excited about that one. I don't know how long I'll make that special available, but doing this 1 hour love, soul love readings and 5 bangs, and you can look at that on my website, alanaheavenly.com. Okay, so that's a Holly. Bye, Vinta. Hi, Melissa. Okay. Okay, Holly, a clairvoyance in my guide showed me the word changes. I wonder what my higher self has to say regarding this. What changes would you like to see in your life? What is it that you are not satisfied with? What is it that you know you deserve more of? Because the abundance is right here for you. It's right there. Once you figure it out that you've had enough and that you know that you deserve more, you deserve better, you deserve the best, that's when you start co-creating. But until then, if you have your blinders up and think that this is life and that you're meant to suffer, it can go differently. So make a list of what is it that you would truly like to see in your life. What do you want to create with the world? Make a list. Make a wish list. Aloha, Christine. Okay. Maria says, last night I had a dream where I was preparing for a trip all over the world and packing my bags. What does that mean? You know what this means. It feels like coming out of your cave. It feels like freedom. It feels like giving yourself permission to explore more, to not just be in your, I just see a little hobbit cave. That's what it feels like. And it's not an uprooting of your entire life. It feels like an expansion. It feels like your energy just going everywhere. So don't be afraid. Don't be scared. You're always home. I love hobbit caves. I, I kind of want one for myself. Okay, guys, I'm going to go and I love doing this. It's my first higher self channeling on Instagram. And as long as I do it correctly, I'm hoping to save it to my page. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube, like and subscribe and share with your people. And thank you for joining my family. Thank you for coming into my home. And I will see you all later. I love you. If you want to work with me one-on-one, my website is alanaheavenly.com. Bye. And goodbye.